everybody. Welcome back once again. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. This show started in 2009, and the guy I've got on the phone with me was the guy that helped me get this thing going. And we were just laughing because I said to him, "Do you remember how to do this?" But we join now the new Eagleton head coach, Eagleton Royale head coach, Coach Philip Shadowens. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing well. You are the head coach of the Eagleton College and Career High School Academy, and it's located in Blount County. And tell us a little bit about it, Coach, and the Royales, and what have you been doing? And I understand you've got a nice facility you're going to build, so I'll let you tell the people a little bit about what's going on with the Royale Football Club.
Absolutely. It's the Eagleton College and Career Academy. Royals is our mascot, and it has been a elementary and middle school in particular for I don't know, years and years, way before I got up here, for probably 40 years, I guess. And it's a nice little community on the outskirts of Maryville, so to speak, and here in Blount County. And they made a decision, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years ago that they were going to begin making that a smaller type of high school. And so the county and the county mayor, who was an old Eagleton Middle School guy himself a long time ago, decided that's what that community needed and so they built an unbelievable facility, brand new buildings for the school, CTE buildings, that type of stuff. But they're also building a massive athletic complex. And as a matter of fact, the turf is going down as we speak. It's just about all the way down. Just an unbelievable turf, an 8-lane track that'll hold sectionals and regionals, and the 15,000 square foot athletic facility with our weight room and locker rooms and concession stands, a massive 3-story press box. Just an unbelievable facilities being built, and right now we are a 6 through 10 school, so I am in charge of a middle school team and as well as a JV program that's 9th and 10th graders, and just really been blessed. It's been such a fun experience. I haven't dealt with middle schoolers in a long time, so that's been unique. And we practice them all at the same time, even though obviously they're separate. But so the middle school has been a program that's been around for a long time and kind of struggled. I think our team right now we're 3-3. And have a big game tomorrow night to finish the season. But our JV team, our 9th and 10th grade team, is 4-1, and we did lose to a TKA team that, the varsity team actually, because they had a team forfeit on them or cancel on them, and we agreed to step in, and we couldn't play a sanction game because we're still not in the TWA because we're not a, high school yet, but had a great game last week with them and ended up losing by a touchdown after having a pretty good lead. But anyway, it's just an exciting time. I'm telling you what, it is a special place, a special community with some of the best teachers I've ever been around, a principal that's unbelievable. It reminds me of some great principals I've worked for in the past, and it's just a happening place, and it is the place to be in Blount County, and the facilities will be second to none in all of East Tennessee.
Well, and you were talking about it not being a part of the TSSAA. Take us a little bit through that. How will that transition happen, and then what classification are you looking for the school to be placed in? And talk to us a little bit about what kind of schedule do you look like what will it look like, Coach Shad, in 3 or 4 years? I mean, what will this school look like, the Eagleton Royales?
It'll be unrecognizable because so many people just want to be a part of it. They're just so excited about what's been done there. But next year we'll play football. We'll just play it without seniors.
Okay.
We'll just play it without seniors. So we'll probably have 300 kids there next year, roughly, which I think we got right around 200 9th and 10th graders combined. And so if they double that number, I don't know exactly how they do that with TSSAA. If they double that number, we'd be right at the bottom. The bottom would be one of the bottom 2A schools as far as population. But even though we'd only have 300 kids next year, that cutoff is around 390 or 400 probably. But if they count it like you have seniors already, then they could put us, in 2A. If not, we'll play the first 2 years in single A football, and then probably from that point on, be 2A for, well past the time that would retire on down the line somewhere. So feel like we're going to be the 1A or 2A. We're trying to find teams that'll schedule us. Eagleton's kind of the talk of the town a little bit because I guess because of the facilities that are being built, and we've been able to hire really good staff, put together good staff, and we have a lot of talented young people right now at our school that are happy to be a part and excited to be a part of something new, and so it's been really a lot of fun just to be a part of that. And we've hired Scott West to be our varsity basketball coach, which is a guy that's been at Maryville High School for 20-something years. It's a girls coach and has won state championships. We have hired Travis Hart to be our head baseball coach in varsity, and he's been a many state. He's been a head coach for a long time and a long time assistant as well, and been a part of many state tournaments and won a state championship himself. So our school is really growing, but we really went back and Mr. Dallin, Mark Dallin, is our principal, and he's hired a bunch of head coaches that have lots of experience and bring some ideas and some thoughts. And as we develop this thing, it's really been a collective effort. Everybody's for each other. It's just been a good deal. If you go to NFHS, if you're part of that, through the TWA, you can go back and you can watch Eagle, and all our stuff is on there. Our basketball coach Scott West actually is also our guy who does that for our school, our media guy, and he does a great job. And he's put on a bunch of our games have been on NFHS, and we've had over 1,000 hits for a game a couple weeks ago, and so it's just been. Man, I can't tell you. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about.
I can tell. I can tell, Coach Shad.
It is a special place, Sork. I'm telling you. I've been blessed to be at Smyrna for a long time.
Yes.
I had a great run at Blackman. I spent the year at Middle Tennessee Christian School, and here in Blount County, been a little tougher deal with where I was at, but at William Blount. But it is this place here is a special place, and we're expecting great things. We know it's not going to happen overnight. We understand that we are playing a JV schedule right now, and our success is at that level. But we certainly expect to get the ground running next year when we start playing regular Friday night football, and we certainly are excited about the kind of athletes we have at our school.
It is tough because you got to figure out where we're going to put a weight room, where we're going to put this, and where we're going to put that. But when you got somebody that's helping you build some of that stuff and bring that stuff on, and it's got a vision, and everything will be here, versus when you're at a public school and you have to wait, and then are we going to get our football pads? Are they approved? What did we order? What did we get? I have no idea what Mr. Luker went through out at Rockville, but just listening to Coach Rice as they tried to jumpstart a brand new school. But, when you kind of got a little bit of the template already there and you're just building from that, it's a little bit different and everything. But we're really happy for you. So you've been playing. So what kind of offense are you going to run? What are you running? Are you still running the veer, or what are you going to run?
Lord, no, I haven't run a very long time, Stuart. Come on, man. We are a spread team. We have a talented quarterback. We have talented receivers. We still spread the field, but we also play with a tight end and one back at times and run the ball. We run a lot of one back power and one back inside zone stuff and a lot of RPOs with that. But we're a mixture of run and pass, probably equally. I would say our quarterbacks also can run it as well as throw it very well. So we're a little bit of everything. We're a 3-4 on defense, and we are a public school. We are in Blount County as a public school.
Okay.
It's just that they've made a commitment to that community that it's different than kind of what's going on around in other parts of the county.
I understand. That's a great way to word it.
I guess it's been an underserved community in their eyes, and I don't know. I haven't been a part of up here for about 7 years, but I think it's been an underserved, or they feel like it's been somewhat underserved, and they decided that they are due in Eagleton to have the best of the best, and that's the kind of facilities they're building, and I'm telling you, I would compare our facilities. First of all, to be the best in Blount County, hands down. And you know who all's in Blount County. I mean, the city schools that are in Blount County.
Yeah.
We have Maryville, we have Alcoa, it'll be the best facility without a doubt in Blount County. And that's what they've committed to, and it's being done. It's not like it's some kind of futuristic plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now. Like our field house is blocked up, and the metal trusses showed up today. Our press box is built, and they got to finish the roof section of it. Our field is laid, the turf is out. and they're doing they're doing the final touch on the 8-lane track, and that was the top surface on it. The rubber was already there. Now it's whatever they put on top of the rubber is being put down today. I mean, it's like we can be on the turf in 2 weeks, if we can get through the construction site, because there's a lot of construction going on there. But we'll be able to get on there in 2 weeks if they allow us to get through that construction side of the part, the part of the job. But so I mean, it's being done. It's not some long range plan. It's being done right now, and everything, all construction, original construction, the new CTE buildings and all that from an academic standpoint, all that will be done by August 1st of next year. That's what's in the contract, and so it is an unbelievable time at Eagleton. It's a great time to be a part of something new, and it's kind of rejuvenated me. I've been blessed in the last few months to have much better health. I kind of went through a little health scare there with some stuff, but it's all been great. And man, I am just excited to be a part, and it's a bright future. And I look forward. We just got great kids there, so I'm looking forward to what the future holds.
Well, it's good to talk to you. I mean, I wanted to give you a little bit of time to kind of get sorted, and we knew kind of where you were, and we were going to wait and just let our fans know and everything. It is funny we are in this week and talking to you because I'm going over to Friday night and do a classic. It's one of your favorites. I'm going to do the Blackman-Oakland game, and it's at the Inferno.
That's neat times. I know somebody asked me some things about Blackman here just a couple of weeks ago, and we got to talk about Rutherford County, what it was back when I was there, and all that kind of stuff. And those games were classic. And Tommy McDaniels was at Oakland then, and I was at Blackman, and we were really secretively good friends. We just didn't portray that because it was such a rival. We didn't want to be all buddies, whatever. But we were really good friends, talked a lot. But we were 4-4, the last 8 times we played, and so. I said one of these days, if Lord blesses me staying long enough, me and Tommy's got to settle this battle. It's 4-4. We got to put our teams together again, But obviously he's on the other side of the state, so that's not happening anytime soon. But it was a great rivalry, back when we were there, and it seems like whoever won in the regular season got beat in the playoffs. It's kind of how it went the last 2 years, especially. But fun times back then. Obviously, great memories of that, and both teams had a lot of great players and. And from what I understand, that's the case now. And I know, Oakland's obviously been the big dog for, I don't know, really the last, I guess, 7 or 8 years in Rutherford County, and nobody's beat them, I don't think, in the county since then. And certainly, Blackman's athletic enough from what I hear. And I've watched a little bit. I got to watch a little bit of Blackman Riverdale because they had a rain delay, so I was able to watch it on a Friday night, maybe a little bit of the second half. And certainly, Blackman looks the part, athletic receiver. That's a big-time kid. The quarterback looks to be able to throw it. So, who knows? I know Blackman scores a lot of points, but they're going to have to find a way to slow down Oakland because it's a freight train coming through with Oakland usually. So it'll be a tough one for Blackman, I'm sure, but it ought to be a lot of excitement there. It'll be fun times for those kids there at Blackman and Oakland.
I did see a classic this past Friday night. Anthony and I did a classic. We did Riverdale Smyrna, and it was at Riverdale. And I tell you what, Matt's got a good football team. He's got the big Carter kid, and then the quarterback. Landon came back a little bit and played a little bit the second half, and they ended up beating.
Somebody sent me that. They sent me your link or whatever, and I was able to. I couldn't watch a lot, but I was able to come in and I saw the scoop and score for Smyrna to make it whatever the final score ended up 15-5 or there's some odd score. So I was able to see that, and certainly the kids that I was able to see on the video, and it was on my phone. I was out, but certainly looks like Smyrna looks the part for sure, and the big old lineman that scoops and scored, but good looking youngin. So it certainly looked fun. I'll be back in Smyrna here in a couple of weeks for a little thing there at Smyrna High School, and so I'll be back, I think, October 14th. That weekend is when I come back for that. So I'll be back to watch the Smyrna game October 14th. And I know Rod's going to meet me there. There's going to be a few kids that I coach come there, and we're going to try to get together. And if you're not doing anything, you need to be there.
Yes, I probably need to. I probably need to be there. That'll probably be some of the guys that I was telling somebody the other day. Somebody said. Well, why didn't you get in huddle? I said, hell, I was huddle. What are you talking about? I was the huddle.
Huddle. Well, I need you to get the word out. We want a lot of the kids, and I don't have contact with all those kids.
I don't either. Tyler does.
High school.
Tyler does.
We'll let you buy dinner for everybody.
Oh,
we'll have about 100 kids there.
Hell no, I can't afford it. Like I tell you what, though, we did. I took some of those kids. We went up to the combine one year. I rented that van. We ran up there to Louisville, and I took Josh Day, and we had Rod, and we had Tyler, we had Sonny. Man, we had a bunch of them. I took Smo, but those were great times. Those kids. Smo. We took him up to Cincinnati to that MSL, and it was on a Saturday, and it rained out. And Shad, I'll never forget, he sat down on that weight bench and he threw up that 185 28 times, and everybody was just like, "What the hell?" They never seen anybody.
You're talking about a self-made player. Obviously, God blessed him with size, but he was a self-made player, and he's had great success there as a strength coach at Clemson, and
now he's at Virginia.
There's so many kids I'm proud of.
Yeah, now he's at Virginia. He's the head strength and conditioning coordinator at Virginia, so he's running the show. Yeah, he's running the show, and then your boy, your other one's over at Green Hill. You got one coaching over at Green Hill.
One from the Crouch over at Green Hill.
Yeah, that's one from the tree. That's one from the Shad tree.
Right.
And you got and Stephen Childs coaches, so that's one from the chat.
Stephen coaches for me. Stephen Childs is with me here at Eagleton. He's here. He's the assistant AD here, and he's my defensive coordinator here.
Oh,
and his
great!
brother Daniel Childs. Yeah, and then Daniel's of course at Nolensville, and he is the dean of students, but he's also still coaching as quarterback coach. He's and there's a whole lot more out there that we don't have time to mention. Probably, but man. Well, I'm gonna try to get the word out. I've got the word. I've texted Sonny, and obviously I've texted Rod. Rod's coming, and I know Charles Arona and some of those old hats. Now there'll be old guys like me, and but a lot of them kids are they're not kids anymore. They're 40 years old.
Oh yeah, they're grown-ups. They got kids themselves.
They're gonna come, and so we're gonna try to. I got to figure out a place we can go after the game and kind of be able to spend some time together and. We may talk that over the air. I don't know if we want to advertise all that stuff right now.
We'll find a place.
I do want to have a good little get together there Friday night after the game and come back and support. Smyrna. I'll always be a Bulldog. That's where I went to school. That's my alma mater, and the great memories we have there with Mr. Rakes and now Sherry's the principal there. Who was a soccer coach. I remember her getting hired as a soccer coach a long time ago at Smyrna. So obviously Matt was one of my assistants and has been there for a long time since I left. After 2007 football season. Anyway, I look forward to coming back into town and coming to watch Smyrna play and look at the new turf and all that kind of good stuff. So I'll be there. You got to be there now, Stork. I don't know what you got.
I've got a game I'll do. I don't know where I'm at. I'm doing a game on that night. I'll find out, and then I'll meet you all. I'll meet you all after the game. It won't be a problem. But I'll be here in town, and I'll do my game, and then just hook up with you all afterwards.
That'll be good, brother. That'll be good. But hey, I appreciate you. Getting the word out about Eagleton. It is a special place. And
I mean, I wasn't ignoring you. You was going to be on the show. It's just I knew you didn't have you weren't ready to be Shad ready. You weren't ready to go through your regular season and everything. So we just wanted to bring you along and everything. So it was good to talk to you and get caught up. And if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, I guess you might be, or a Friday night, you might be able to watch that Oakland and Blackman game because I'm going to carry it on Stork Vision. I'll send you the link.
Oh, it is on Stork Vision. Yeah, if I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I've been to some high school games on Friday night, followed some different kids and around, a few teams around, and it's kind of, our games have been on Monday, or for the most part, we played the TKA school on Thursday and treated it as a Friday night game, but. So I've been going around watching some other games, seeing how people do different things, and just kind of chilling with my family on Friday nights. And so it's been neat, it's been fun, and man, I look forward to for next year getting here and we can play really Friday night football. But anyway, I appreciate your Stork, and anything we can do along the lines, just call us, and we'll talk to you before we get up there October 14th.
All right, I'll see you then, Coach. Take care.
See you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, bye.